Hey guys, so it is currently January 31st, Friday, and it's currently 3:14 in the morning. So tonight, this past few hours have just been really, really fun. So Kesha came out with her album High Road, and Taylor Swift came out. I just finished watching Miss Americana. First, I'm going to talk about Miss Americana, because it's so, I just watched it. Taylor Swift is remarkable. So fucking remarkable. She's just, this is why she's my role model. This is why. She's my number one. Next to Kesha and just a lot of people I love, but Taylor's number one for me. She's just so, everything, her talking about in depth, everything she went through, and talking about things, I'm like, I get that. That was me when I was younger. Yep. Can, you say it louder in the back? Because my hand's, up to here. And it's so just fun to, look back at things of, the Reputation tour. And then Joe's in it. And it's just amazing. One of my favorite documentaries ever, obviously, but just, I wasn't disappointed. And Taylor Swift saying fuck over and over again, saying ass, bitch, shit, holy shit. Her saying the way I say holy shit is yes, Taylor, yes. This is all I've ever wanted. And just everything that I've gone through the past few days has been just, the past month has been kind of wild. This winter, for whatever reason, has been so hard on me. My depression has plummeted. I'm trying to be motivated. Things are getting a lot better. It's not like I'm miserable, but it's just, things were just so low. Because I think after having a year to process, it's been a year since I broke my arm, process I can't drive ever again, normally. My mom did talk to me about self-driving cars. I guess that's going to be a thing. I know Teslas can already do that, but I didn't know what extent. My mom said, in a matter of years, I'll be able to have a car again and get around my own, because it'll be self-driving. That kind of freaks me out, but if it really works, oh man. And just, God, I've had a little bit of a relapse, I'm not gonna lie. I went fucking crazy this week. I went fucking past few weeks. Kind of acting like I haven't even been in therapy. Kind of acting like reaching out and talking to people who I should not be talking to, basically. One person, but I don't want to say his name anymore. Because I'm fucking sick of that. And it's not good for me to say his name. Even if it's just a story, or me saying, this song is about him, I'm gonna be you know what? No. Now it's about my ex-best guy friend, who's a total jackass, who is a narcissistic asshole. And just, I think, being reconfirmed of that the past few days, kind of you think, at least this is a pattern for me, thinking oh, everything's fine, I'm happy, this is good, and just because I've had a little bit of relapse, just because shit happened doesn't mean I'm unhappy. You know what I mean? This is the happiest I've been. And it's just getting better from here. Just because I struggle with my depression and anxiety, just because I struggle with the idea, the whole fact that I got addicted to this person, straight up, I got addicted to a person. How the fuck does that happen? I don't know. But it did. and going through therapy and breaking down so many walls within myself and bettering myself and just really, really being my full fucking true self and just not giving a shit. Like, I've never given a shit. Like, I've always been pretty, like, but even more so, like, this is the most I've ever just been like, I'm me. I know I'm enough. I know I'm pretty. I don't have to wear makeup every day for validation for myself. I wear it when I want to. I like makeup because it's fun. This turns into a canvas, and it's fun. I like to look pretty. Like, that's just me. But I know I'm pretty no matter what. And you used to not be like that at all. And I have honestly, like, learned to love my body so fucking much. Whether I've gained, lost, like, I'm just like, I have a body. And that's amazing. Like, what my body does for me. What my body is able to help gain strength back. Like, when you go through something that intense, you're just like, I'm gonna take care of my body. And just, I decided because that's why I needed to take a break from social media, because I literally just reached out to him again. I was just like, fuck this. Basically saying, I hope you're unhappy for the rest of your fucking life, and that seems to be reigning true. I just kind of sat there and I'm like, really? Because it seems to me, if you're saying that to somebody, you're very unhappy with your life, that you're very unhappy with yourself, that you're very insecure still. Yeah, I went on this whole fucking rant. I'm not gonna lie, like, I went crazy. Everything, all caps. Because I relapsed a little bit, and I got angry about some things. I was like, it's your fucking fault, this and that, because it is his fucking fault. And he's like, stop playing the victim, and nah. I'm like, I'm not, like, maybe it looked like I was victimizing myself, but I was genuinely upset, and I'm just like, because I am a victim of this bullshit. A lot of people are, and it's not fair. Be like, don't victimize yourself, you're this, you're that, and I'm like, okay, I'm a strong ass motherfucking bitch, like, and talking about rumors in high school, and I got the biggest closure. Wow, I'm gonna read the message. I got the closure. I'm not gonna say the message I sent, or will I? No, I will. Not to be. This is not to throw shade at all towards who I'm about to talk about at all. And I've never hated this girl. Never hated it. Have I been upset and disappointed the past, like, 3 years of my life? Because you just think someone's, like, so different. And then you learn things from behind the scenes and you're like, you really orchestrated this? Or you really helped orchestrate that? But, like, just... And after talking with my ex-best guy friend again, him saying, like, whoever told you this and that, like, whoever said this, and I remember why I got upset. I was thinking about sophomore year when someone was spreading the rumor that I was a slutty lesbian. And I was just like, there's no fucking way it's not. It probably isn't, though. I don't know. But I don't believe a fucking thing he says. And I didn't cry when he just, like, oh my gosh, I literally, y'all are gonna be proud of me. He tried saying, this never happened, I never said this, I never said that. I'm like, you're the one who told me that you were part of spreading the rumors in junior year. You're the one who told me that you were part of this. Maybe it wasn't but you still lied, you manipulated. I was literally like, don't you dare, like, don't even try that, you're not that narcissistic bullshit on me, because I know. And he's trying to say, like, oh, you twisted everything because it's been a long time, and I remember it clearer than you, and I'm like, I know what the fuck happened to me. I'm not fucking insane. I'm not sick in the head to the point where I don't know what's happening to me. I know what fucking happened to me, I have a whole in my journal of everything that's ever fucking happened. That was from therapy. You can't make this shit up. You can't twist this shit. Do I learn more information and I think about things? Yes. But, like, that's just that. I know what the fuck he did to me. And I know what the fuck happened to me. And I'm not, like I've said many times, I'm never gonna shut the fuck up if it's brought into that again. 'Cause no, I know what the fuck he did. Was he there for me? Yes. Was I ready for him to be my bestest friend again? Yes. Was he on the phone with my crazy off my meds ass for a whole damn year? Yes. He helped. Because I needed a person at the time. And I guess he was that person. But people don't change. At the end of the day, people like that don't change. You can change if you do your best. I thought he did change, and I thought he was doing his best, and then he just kind of let it fall to shit. And so, this girl, I have a lot of respect after this. Even more so for this. Because it's not like, because he was saying, like, oh, I didn't spread these rumors, it's not my fault, I just showed the texts, it's not my fault, like, what they did and shit. I'm like, you told me you're a part of it too, so don't even try me. Don't even try me. Don't even fucking try me. Like, honestly, you know you're gonna lose every time. You know you're gonna lose, you know I know what happened. I'm like, that doesn't work with me anymore. I'm not some little naive Kendyl anymore. I know better. So no. So, it was 2 days ago when I woke up and I was just like, I think it's about time I messaged this girl. And just ask questions. Was I a little, like, I wasn't, like, full-on upset, but I was pretty much, like, I was very, very real. Because that's just me. I was very real. I was like, kid, no matter how I talk about this, no matter how I word this, it's just gonna come off like, it might hurt you. And I'm sorry if that does. But this is what happened, and this is how I felt. And maybe I just need some closure. And so, this is what I said. I said, Jenny, I honestly don't know what I ever did to you. At 16, I was very quiet and awkward, and I had a harder time opening myself up. This guy had been my best friend from junior high. And of course, I wanted to spend time with him, which led me to coming in your dad's classroom during lunch. I generally did my best to be more open, kind, and respectful. I was putting forth effort to get to know the people that mean a great deal to that guy. That's what good friends do. For whatever reason, he started treating me like shit and would constantly lie to me. Some lies I believed because I didn't know better until later on, and I took things very literally. He has really hurt me, and I did start to lash out at him because I was so over not standing up for myself and just dealing with his bullshit. What had the most... Oh shit, Kendyl, why did you do this? What had the most impact on me was being told I had been banned from hanging out in your dad's classroom ever again. That shattered me into a million pieces because I didn't know what I did. Yes, I'm awkward, and I would be quiet. But I was listening to what was being said, and I didn't know what the right things were to say. I did my best to not be a nuisance to anyone. What I didn't find out until a couple of years ago was that he told me he showed you some texts during May of sophomore year when you were fighting. I guess Bailey Nixon was there too, and with no context, you guys decided it was okay to outcast and be some of my behind-the-scene tormentors. The term and meaning of Crazy Kendyl came from you guys, and you didn't even know me. Yet you never tried to get to know me. You blindly listened to this guy and thought it was okay to spread rumors part of sophomore year and all of junior year. I had a severe mental breakdown over losing him as my friend during junior year, and I just wanted to grieve in peace. I just wanted to get on with my life. But no, of course, I had to get threatened by a fucking restraining order for no valid reason other than he and I had a fight and he lied about me not going to leave him alone. I didn't do shit. I don't appreciate what you did and what rumors you came up with. I was just a 17-year-old girl with Asperger's, anxiety, and depression, and I had enough insecurities as it was. What happened between him and I happened strictly between us, and it's no one's business. Him hurting me led to me gaining some toxic traits because I didn't know how to go about anything. We were both at fault in different ways. I never had anything bad to say about you. I didn't do anything to you. I knew you knew what was going on since you're close with this guy and his family. But I never let what was going on between him and I get in the way of my opinion of you. I didn't know you and I still don't know you. I know it's been years now and you're probably just thinking, well, there she goes again, losing her goddamn mind. Did you ever think once to how much it would hurt me? Did you ever try to put yourself in my shoes? I don't lie. I don't come up with crazy scenarios. I don't come up with crazy scenarios that have never happened. And I'm well aware of what was ever said or done to me. I don't get why I was outcasted by any of you guys when all I did was just be myself and handled shit the way I knew how back then. I'm very proud of myself. And her response, she responded only like 2 hours after, but I went to work. I worked at 11. I was working by the time she responded, and my phone was off, put in the locker, working at my job. But this response, gave me closure. Kendyl. Well, I will say I was surprised to see your message. It's been a long time. I am sorry for the hardships you had in high school, and I can't say that I have very many answers for you. It was not my personal mission to make your life miserable or attack you during sophomore and junior year. I realized that I didn't handle situations as delicately or respectively as I should have, and was too young. Wait, I said that right? As I should have. And, no, sorry. I just totally skipped a line. Respectfully as I should have, and I'm sorry about that too. But please realize I was young too. Sorry, I'm just I skipped a line. And fine. You wish people would have let you deal with things in your own way, which included a fair amount of lashing out and aggressive behavior. It did. I guess my way of handling things was different, but obviously no less harmful. I won't try to excuse myself, but I will ask for a little lenience for my age and inexperience with life in general. I can appreciate that you had your own set of circumstances that played a role in how you behaved, so I can't hold anything against you. And it's 100% up to you if you want to continue being upset with me and everything that happened. I would understand completely, but I'm not sure what good it would do you. I'm sorry the whole situation that happened with this guy. The whole situation with this guy has caused so much stress and trauma for you over the years. I think, given how toxic the relationship had been, it's probably best for you that it's all over. It is. I know that issues in the past can be difficult to let go of, but I hope you can get whatever closure you need to do it. I had no idea if she would respond. If she responded, how would it even fucking be? I, not knowing a thing, just was I'm gonna message her on Facebook. Because what do I have to lose? Nothing. I was crying. I opened this message up. I had just gotten off my shift. I turned on my phone. I was sitting on the tables. People don't know I work at Chick-fil-A. I was sitting on one of the tables because my mom was coming. It's cold outside, so I'm not going to wait outside for my mom to come and get me. So I'm just sitting there, and I just start reading it. I was okay, there's a message. I'm kind of scared. I was terrified. I'm always terrified. I'm not terrified in the moment, but I'm terrified of the after effect. And I was literally in tears. It just felt like so much was lifted off of me. And I didn't know how much I honestly needed that. Past few years I've been thinking about everything. I was thinking about her, but not directly. I've never hated her. I just was very confused. And very just what? which anybody's gonna be. And she's not wrong. I do forget that we were all young. A lot of people my age, my peers, maturity level wise, are a few years ahead of me. Because I do have Asperger's syndrome. In ways, do I act like a 22-year-old? Yes. In some ways, 22, almost 23-year-old? Yes. In some ways, is it totally just like... Yeah, it is. I mean, like, I do my absolute best to be my age, act my age, think my age. In a lot of ways I do. And it's sometimes really difficult because there are certain things about me that are like very childlike, very, a lot of people you just don't see in people anymore, or you really don't see often. And someone in their 20s, you're just like, oh, you're an adult, but like, people think I'm like way younger than I actually am too. I don't know if it's, I think a big part of it is how I act, not just how I look, how I act. Because I'm literally just myself, and I used to be so self-conscious about everything I did because I have Asperger's syndrome. But I figure things out. I learn. Like, I've overcome so much anxiety, and I get really weird anxiety along with that. Like, I've had anxiety since I could fucking remember. And I did explain that to her in a different message, just saying like, and that this whole thing made my life. Because I didn't know I needed it. I didn't know I needed that. And I just cried a little bit. And then when I got home, I just cried. Because I was just like, this feels good. This feels really, really good. I was like, I have huge weight lifted off of me. And I was just like on top of taking a break with social media. Except I do go on Facebook to see, just to see my ex-boyfriend Facebook group. Because it helps me feel better when I just have a really bad day. And I do like to make sure when people's birthdays are, and I'm not going to post pictures or anything for a long ass time. Maybe I will, I don't know. Facebook's kind of the one thing, but I don't have it on my phone. I just go on my laptop. And it's nice to have that separated. And well, this closure was literally everything, and after watching Miss Americana, like, relating to that, when she, like, at the point when she talked about her sexual assault case, and when it was the Reputation tour, she made her speech, talked about it, and then she started singing clean. I was like, girl. Oh my gosh. Things, even though it's not the exact same situation, have the same ideas and concepts of being blamed, of no one believing you, of it's your word against his. And I know that so fucking well. I just like, and just having Taylor just say it as it is really was like even more so. And now on to Kesha's album. High Road's fucking amazing. I Love Tonight, My Own Dance, Raising Hell, High Road. High Road's fun. Oh, High Road's a fun song. Shadow, Honey, Cowboy Blues, Resentment, A Little Bit of Love, Birthday Suit, Kinky. Okay, the potato song, Cause I Want To, is just everything I've ever needed. Oh my gosh. Kesha Don't Give a Fuck, and I love that so much. Taylor really don't give a fuck, but Kesha really, really, really. Taylor, like, represents, like, a different part of myself than Kesha. Kesha's literally, like, the crazy ass imagination, even though Taylor is like that too, in different ways. Kesha's just very... Love Kesha. Love Taylor. Ooh. It's now 3:38 in the morning. Jeez. And I literally stayed up waiting for Netflix to come out. I was like, okay, I'm not going to bed until I watch this. I listened to Highlight at 10 o'clock this evening, and then I'm off work today, so like for Friday, so that's kind of like why I don't give a fuck. But even if I was doing this, if I wasn't off work, I wouldn't give a fuck either. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm tired. That's what coffee's for. I love coffee. I love the taste of coffee. Coffee just makes me happy. I'm always craving coffee. Like, that's just me. And it helps me, even though sometimes it can go either way with coffee with me, my anxiety. I'm either fine and just more awake, or I'm dead ass, like, overly anxious, shaking, can't stop shaking, crazy ass. But sometimes I need that, because my job's nuts. It's fucking nuts right now, like cleaning everything and just how busy it gets and how it's a whole different dynamic. But I love it. And school's been going good. I've been back in school. Not quite full time, but I'm taking 9 credits because I was just drowning. I was like, I can't do full time. I can't do 12 credits a semester because I'm still like easing back into it. And I did feel bad about, I know some people, friends who are like already graduated or graduating this year, and I've been in school since 2016 and I'm nowhere near close. Closer, but no. And I honestly had to sit myself down, have a come to Jesus moment and be like, look around you. Look at everything that's happened. It's not your fault that you had to deal everything emotionally, mentally, for your well-being, to be able to continue with school. It's not your fault that your arm was broken in the car accident. Car accidents wasn't my fault, but not my arm breaking. My arm was gonna break it, and I was gonna be wrecked. Shit happens. But this is probably one of the best things that ever happened to me. Blessing in disguise. Because this has really taught me how to take care of myself. This really taught me how to love myself. This really taught me that everything's fine. And last year around this time I wasn't working. I was in my little black arm brace, making YouTube videos. Just been showing my x-rays, telling stories of how I've been doing since my surgery. Can't believe that was a whole ass year ago. It's crazy. And just 2019 was very, like, literally healing. Getting strength back and learning how to cope with being frustrated with myself in a healthier manner. And I've let go so much anger. Even more so than I completed treatment with therapy. And it's funny because people think, like, you need... So I bet there's people out there thinking, Kendyl, you'll probably need therapy the rest of your life. I'm like, okay, honestly, I need a little help, yes. Because I did all I could for myself the past few years. But I have the tools. I know what to do. All you need to learn is the tools, different perspective. Someone who can really just make it make sense to you in a way where you're just able to cope. You're able to get through. Just because I had a little bit of relapse doesn't mean I need to go back into therapy. No, that's not how that works. You need to be able to help yourself with what you've learned. You need to be able to pick yourself up and be like, yeah, it was a bad day. Yeah, it's been kind of a bad month. You messaged him over and over, and, like, you know you could get in trouble. Like, you know there's a chance of, like, a legitimate restraining order, which this time it's warranted. It's not how it was in high school anymore. It's not. And, like, this is some real shit. And you don't want that to happen. You really don't want that to happen. And it's just kind of like, because you don't mean to make someone ever feel that way. You really don't when it's happening. But then you step back and you're like, shit, this is just so bad. And yeah, I'm going to be documenting stuff like this. Not like separate videos. It's just going to be parts of things and put together, and yeah. I love you guys, and let's just see what 2020 holds and how this social media break is going to be.